Hi everybody, welcome to this next installment of DP with me. What are we on, 19? I think we're on 19. You know what, I'm really enjoying these. They might not get as many views as other stuff, but I really do enjoy doing these. And I'm going to continue doing them, and those of you who watch it, thank you so very, very much. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for coming along with this on this journey with me. And yeah, let's have some fun. So I am starting a new DP, one of the smaller ones. This is a 40 by 30, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I unboxed this. This came in my unboxing with my octopus. So this is from Everyday E-Deals. I wrote it up here so I wouldn't forget, because I had to look back at some old videos to figure out what freaking company I got this from. But so this came from Everyday E-Deals. So it came with the octopus. So I'm starting this one for a couple of reasons. One, because of the size and because there's a lot going on in the picture, I want to see how pixelated it's going to be. Because that'll help me gauge, because I like a lot of stuff like this, so like the diner aspect and stuff like that. So I want to see if this, you know, translates okay. I know it's not going to be great, but you know, if it translates okay after it's finished. And then two, I also, because the octopus has got such bad stick, I want to see, because they came in the same time, so I want to see if this stick is not holding up the way, or is holding up better, I should say, than the octopus. Then I, you know, because that's going to help me determine whether or not it's just the octopus painting or if it was that company or whatever. Does that make sense? So, yeah, we're going to work on this today. It's a 40 by 30. Sorry, I got a piece of skin on my scab here that's sticking up, and it's going to bother me, so if I don't get it off. So, like you guys needed to know that. So anyway, this is a 40 by 30. It's 20 colors. I have them all kitted up in little baggies, so that when I'm not working on it, it's easier to store, because I hang up all of my diamond paintings, unless they're completed. The completed ones either go in frames or they go into my portfolio book. But if I haven't worked on them, or if they're in progress, then I have pant hangers that I hang them up with. And I have the ones that are like 4 on one hanger. You know what I mean? Like they kind of cascade down, so you have 4 pant hangers all on one hanger, which, you know, and then I have an over the door hanger, so they're on the back of my door. Anyway, so I have them kitted up in baggies, so that I can put them away when I'm not using them. I'm gonna label the bag so with the item number, so that I make sure that I don't mix them up with anything else. And yeah, so we're going to work on this one today. I'm going to use my green NYX's Notions tray, which I love. And I did remember to include this in the description, the link to NYX's Notions shop on Etsy in my last DP with me. So I'm going to try and make sure that I do that from now on. If I'm using it in a video, then I will link it down below. Not specifically this one, but just her shop in general, because you know, if you're going to go over there, you know, check them all out. She's got all different sizes, all different you know, types of trays. I have this one, and then I have this one of hers, and I also have, where's my other one? I also have, here it is. Let me get this out real quick. I also have this one, which does not have any grooves in it. It's great for the bigger specials, you know, teardrops or whatever, that I use. So it's called, this one's called the Ralph. This one I don't think had a name at the time. and this one doesn't have a name, but she is naming them now, so that's called the Ralph. So yeah, check out her channel, or her store, I should say, her Etsy shop, and see if you like any of them. They're really good 3D printed quality. They don't have a lot of like nicks or anything like that on them. Yeah, I really like them. So I'm using that, and then as well, so you guys know, my Miss Creations by Danny Penn. I link her store down below as well. I have 3 of them. Here's my other two pens, and as you can see, I used a single tip and a straightener. I can zoom in a little bit. I didn't realize I was that far away. So I use a straightener and a single tip, and I use her pens exclusively now, since I like them so much, and I use them with my round drills. If I'm doing square drills, I use a pair of tweezers. But so I have the 3. This is my newest one. This is the first one I ever bought. Then this one. Then this one. And then Danny sent me this one. And I really like it. This one's beautiful. So if you can see that, she's got some glitter in there. I'm going to zoom in just a bit. She's got some glitter in there. It's got nice thickness to it. Nice, you know, it's a little bit heavier than the other ones, but not much. Still not enough to bother me or anything like that. It's thicker than these other 3, which I like. I want thicker ones. They fit my palm really well, so that I'm not cramping as much in here. I really like it. My husband was super impressed on this one too. It's absolutely stunning. It's very beautiful. So thank you very much, Danny. And yeah, so I haven't used this one yet at all, so I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to use the Mardi Gras one, only because I do have some wax in that, which should still be good. If not, we'll flip it out real quick. Danny is starting to venture into wax, and I'm really liking it. But I don't know if she's selling it on her store yet, so I think she still might be working on that. But so her store will be linked down below, so please go check it out. Her quality of pens is amazing. Sorry. Oh, and she also sends cover miners. She sends me a cover miner with every one, and they're basically like this. So they're like a little washer that she puts like a little I don't know if she makes these, if they're resin, what, but every time she sends, I buy a pen from her, I get a cover minder too. So I have a couple colors of this. You have this one, which is like a yellow. I have a pink one, a blue one. And I have another one somewhere else, but oh, the one that she sent with that pen is another yellow one. So I have another yellow one in there. She sent some wax and stuff. So yeah, so that's where we're at. I know, a lot of information. So where do we want to start on this painting? That's the question here. Let's look at this. Where do I want to start? It's round drill, so it doesn't really matter. I don't work it like a square. I can pretty much go anywhere and work on it. I think I kind of want to do this corner over here because it's got multiple colors, and it won't be so maybe boring to watch. So let's zoom in here. Let me get my camera right. And because of where my camera's positioned, it really does like, it is really far away from me. It's kind of far away from me when I'm working on it, the way my camera's positioned. Okay, so we're gonna start with, I think the letter O, because there's just a few of them. So that one there is 550 is the color. It's this beautiful purple. Beautiful purple. And I don't need a lot, just a few of them in there. I mean, there's more here too. So hopefully the camera will focus good. I'm going to try to kind of go sideways in my placement so that you guys, so hopefully it'll focus on, you know what, it might help if I peel back the plastic, Stacy. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, what is going on with me? Alright. I'm going to try to do it sideways so that you guys, hopefully it won't focus so much on my pen, and you'll be able to see the placement a little bit better. But I am at a weird angle for doing this. So, but I hope this one turns out good. This stick looks good because I am using that wax. If you watched me on the last DP with me with the octopus, I was using this pen. I was using the wax that Danny sent me, which is what I still have in here, and I'm not having any issues like I did with that octopus. I'm getting good pull off from my pen. So this stick, at least in this corner so far, seems to be pretty good. Seems to be pretty good. So we'll see as we go along. How's everybody doing? Goodness, I've been talking and talking and talking. How many minutes have I talked? 12 minutes. Talking and talking. And didn't ask how you guys are. I hope you're doing well. I mean, you guys usually are. Usually, I would assume. A couple of you talk to me regularly, which I really, really love. And so I'm assuming that everyone's doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. It is, you know, Sunday for me, or Saturday. Shoot. I'll tell you what, with these work shifts, I'm like forgetting what day it is. It's Saturday night for me. So, you know, I record my Monday and Wednesday videos on Saturday so that, because I'm working the 12-hour shift, I'm not going to really have time to record on those 3 days. So I'm trying to get it all done before there's that 3-day work week that I have. So it's Saturday for me. My husband and I were up playing video games till way early in the morning this morning. So I haven't gotten much sleep, a few hours. I probably could have stayed in bed like the whole time, but I didn't. Because I have, you know, obviously stuff to do. And yeah, so just need to record and edit, which doesn't, I mean, it does take some time, but I really do enjoy it, honestly. I want to get better at editing. How do you guys feel if there's like overlays, like if like a little pop-up overlay comes up that says, you know, reminds you guys to subscribe or whatever, or anything like that? Do you guys get annoyed with it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know, because I'm thinking about doing that. You know, not like huge, but like a smaller overlay I'm thinking about. So, because I don't want to distract from the video, obviously. You know, if you guys are watching the video, especially if it's like an unboxing or something, I don't want to put it right in front. That bothers me. I don't like it when videos do that, when they edit it to where their subscribe overlay is over top of the whole video. I mean, I can see it in the corner just fine. You don't have to put it in the middle of the screen, you know? Just my opinion. Alright, so I've got one more, kind of right here that I'm going to take care of, and the rest of it is good. We're going to put these back, and then I think I'm going to go with P, maybe? P, which is, what number is P? 413. P is 413. It's kind of this nice gray color. Nice gray color. I don't think I need a lot of these either. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's had a good week and a great weekend. I really do. I'll tell you what, you know, like, it's hard sometimes when you have like a rough week and then all of a sudden you're like looking forward to the weekend, and then something happens and your weekend doesn't go as planned. That's a bummer, you know. So I hope that everybody had a pretty good weekend. Oh, did I take that off of the camera again? Sorry, guys. It's probably because I moved it while I was getting my thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, I do, but I don't know words. Don't know words right now. So as you can see, we've got some gray in there now. Do a few more that are here of this one. And this wax is pretty good, so to give you guys kind of like an idea of this wax that Danny's doing, that flower painting that I did, I did almost the entire painting, which was a 30 by 30 round drill, single place. I did almost that entire painting with one fill of her wax, which is pretty damn good because I like the regular wax. I'm not really into the putty. I have some, but I don't use it very often. It's not user friendly for me. Probably for other people, but not for me. And I really like the wax. The pink wax, for me, it works, but it's too soft. So I like a better wax that is a little bit more solid and sticky. And so, but usually with that, you're not getting, if it's more solid, you're not getting as much stick, if that makes sense. I do, like you guys know, I have that one wax that I typically was using that has that honeysuckle scent in it, and I really like that one, but I do have to change it out quite a bit. It just loses its stick pretty fast. So, but with this, with Danny's wax, I was able to do almost the entire 30 by 30 painting with it, and it held up. And what I found also with her wax is, which I couldn't do with any other waxes, is I can dig it out of the point here. I can dig it out and just put it, kind of ball it in my finger for a minute. Not long, but just enough to like roll it up a little bit so that I could stick it back in the pen, and I can keep going. And also it kind of sits on the, kind of rolls off the lip. You can kind of see that there. And all I do with that is I just take it and kind of just push it back in, like pull it off of the lip, put it back in, and I'm good to go for even longer. And it's really, really nice. Again, though, I said earlier, I don't think she's selling it yet. I think she's still kind of trying it out, but I really do like it. And I hope she continues to work on it, because I think she could do pretty well with this one, with this wax. All right, so star is 3835, which is this purple color. 3835. And so yeah, the fact that I don't have to fill it as often, and it's the style of wax that I like, big plus on that one. And what do you guys like? What kind of stuff do you prefer to use in your pens? I think some people like that blue tack, and Joan over at Joan Diamond Paint, she uses just double-sided tape in hers, and she really likes that. I think some people use, what is it, like museum putty, and I have some of that patty wax, which is super, super sticky, but again, I'm changing it out a lot. It's super sticky, but once it gets dirty, it's, kind of useless. So I don't use that one as much either. It's not bad, but, it's not, for me, I think that, for me, I go back to like, so this is the patty wax that I have. This one here, this container here is the patty wax, and it works. It's not bad. Super sticky, but like I said, once it gets dirty, it gets dirty. So in the meantime, I kept going back to this one. This is that honeysuckle one that I use a lot, and then this one, lasts a little bit longer, but I still have to change them out a lot. And when you pull them out of your pen, you can't really mold them and then put them back into your pen to reuse. If this works out, if Danny keeps doing this and stuff, works out, I think she's on to something here. And I really, really like it a lot. So thanks a lot, Danny. I want it to last. Am I still on the camera? Yes, I am. So, yeah, this stick seems to be okay compared to the octopus. I'm wondering if it's just that octopus painting, because I'm not really having any trouble with this one. And they came in the same order. So I've had them both the exact same amount of time. Who knows how much they were in the warehouse, how long, if one was in the warehouse longer than the other. But in my home, in my household conditions, they have been here the same amount of time. So I think I had said before, I didn't know if maybe for that octopus one, if it dried out because of the conditions in my home or something like that. So, I'm thinking that it might have just been that painting. So, which is fine. The drills are sticking enough that I should be able to finish the painting and then just seal it. I'm gonna frame it anyway, but it should be okay. It's just kind of disappointing that the wax is, or that the glue is not as sticky. You know what I mean? Just a little disappointing. But it's okay. Am I still on camera? Yep. Still on camera. That's good. How many minutes have I gone? 25. So I think that I'll get just a little bit more done of this color and we'll wrap it up for the day. Trying to keep these at like 30 minutes or a little below. Well, right around 30 minutes because some of them go like 32 minutes or something, but trying to keep them kind of in that range. Just so that I'm not running out completely of stuff to talk about. I am running out of stuff to talk about, but I can mumble, I guess, you know. I can mumble and I can, you know, just kind of maybe reiterate what I was saying earlier in case you guys stop by and it's, you know, you skip to the middle of the video or something. Because I don't know how you guys watch. I know my husband, when he watches videos, he skips through the video a lot and just like picks out the little bits and pieces that he wants to watch. I'm not like that. If I watch a video, I watch the whole thing, unless I don't like it, you know. If I get halfway into it and I don't like it, then I'll stop. But typically if I throw on a YouTube video, I am watching that sucker from start to finish. I don't, you know, I mean, I look at it like, you know, these creators took a long time to create a video for you. You know, least you could do is watch the whole daggone thing. At least my opinion. You guys don't have to watch the whole thing, but that's the way that I look at it, as funny as that sounds. Oh, I got some more up in the wheel here. I wonder, we could probably get a couple of those done. Just maybe this wheel up here, because it looks like got like some sparkly going on in the wheel. I'm assuming that's supposed to be kind of like sparkly, but you know, I don't really, speaking of sparkly stuff, I've never really like altered any diamond paintings other than that one beach one that I did where instead of using clear crystals I used white regular drills. I've never really like blinged up a painting or anything like that. If anything, I like to tone it down a little bit more. I would like to on some of them. But I'm interested. How many of you guys like actually bling up your paintings? I know other YouTubers, they really do a lot of that. They like to bling up their paintings and make everything look really sparkly and new and all that good stuff, and I just haven't gotten to where I'm one of those ones that like I follow rules, and so when it says use this color, I'm like, okay, I have to use that color, or like I don't have to, but I feel more like I did things right. I have this crazy need to do things correctly. I think, you know, that's because of the way, unfortunately, that I was brought up. And I say unfortunately because, you know, it was not good for a child to hear, you know, stuff like, if you can't do it right the first time, don't do it at all. You know, it's not good for a child to hear that. So I have this, at 51 years old, this like crazy need to just do everything right all the time. So I'm constantly asking, I'm going to zoom out. I'm constantly asking people, did I do that okay? Did I do that right? It's got to be super annoying, but I need to know. I need to figure out if I did okay or not. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ingrained in me that I need to do okay. So it's hard for me to change colors or whatever. That's what I was getting at. It's hard for me to alter a color on a painting when it was designated for that specific color, if that makes sense. I know, I'm a mess. Alright, so it looks, so what did we do? We did a little bit of the purple and the pinkish purple, kind of like a lilac, and gray over here, and a little bit of purple in the wheels there. So yeah, we're starting this out. The glue so far seems good. I only had one spot where I had an issue getting the drill off, but no big deal. So I'm gonna keep going with this. You'll probably see a couple more of this on here, along with some other DP with me items that are going to be coming through. I've got a couple new ones that I want to start. I have other ones that I need to finish, but they're more they more have issues, we'll say, on the canvases, and so I don't want to start getting into it on a DP with me and then run into an issue. I'd rather work on stuff that is pretty straightforward on with you guys anyway. And hopefully you guys will see some completions coming through, because I did finish my flamingos. And I want to show you what that looks like, because I love it. I absolutely love it. So look forward, keep an eye out for that, I should say. Okay? So in the meantime, thank you all for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It really does help me out. Hit that like button. Also, hit the bell button for notifications on when my next video goes live. Leave a comment. You know how much I love your comments. And yeah, I think that's it. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!